What's up, everybody? We're going to attempt to solve the connections puzzle. And this one is going to be for Tuesday, November 11, 2025. Okay? We've got our collection of single words and double words. We've got music notes. Okay. Foundation, stand, scale, compass, scope, holder, extent, blush, speech bubble, highlighter, base, rest, range, powder, and envelope. I do think we have a category selected on site, and this would be the scale, the range, the scope, and the extent. It's annoying when they use, every synonym in the thesaurus. But I don't know what to call it. We'll think about that when we get there because that's obviously the easier one. So let's see what else we've got here. Blush, base, highlighter, and foundation. Oh, careful. Blush, base, foundation, and either powder or highlighter. Those would be cosmetics. Okay. So that's good. You got a holder. You got a speech bubble. Music notes. An envelope. We're gonna get this. We got this. I'm not sure about so the speech bubble. You think of it. It's obviously, like in a little box, and then it usually has like a little, sort of like an arrow pointing to the person who's talking like in a comic. So a speech bubble. But what about music notes? Music notes. And a compass. A rest, a stand, a holder. Oh, and a base. So therefore, highlighter, powder, blush. And again, now, shoot. I think foundation will be the one. So I think it's more like a base. You have your base, you have your blush, you have your powder. No, I'm messing up. You have your foundation, you have your powder, your blush, and your highlighter. And then you can go base, stand, holder, and rest. So that leaves us with speech bubble, music notes, compass, and envelope. All right, let's just think about that, make sure that's correct. The extent of something, that's easy. How much space something takes up is what we'll call it. Scale, range, extent, and scope. And then you got your holder, you've got your stand, you've got a holder, a stand, a rest, and a base. And then you've got your highlighter, your foundation, powder, and blush for cosmetics. Yeah, so this definitely leaves us here. Compass, envelope, speech bubble, and music notes. These are things that music notes, speech bubble, envelope. Things that are things that contain letters. Things that contain letters. Envelopes contain letters. Speech bubbles contain letters. A compass, sort of, because of the northeast, west, south, and then music notes are contain letters because of, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I think we got that. Are these things that contain letters? What? Icons on an iPhone? Holy cow. Wow. All right. I'll make an executive decision if I'm able to do the reverse rainbow. We'll make an executive decision as to whether we do the Shazzle Wowzle, because I sort of feel like the letters kind of works in a mysterious way. What are we going to do next? Maybe the powder, the highlighter. We have to be really careful as to whether it's foundation or base. Foundation and blush, because I really feel like the base, you have a base for something, a holder, a rest, and a stand. You wouldn't really call it the foundation. So would these be used for cosmetics? Makeup. And once again, instead of going for blue, I go for the easiest one. That's okay. I really feel like sometimes it's almost just random how they decide it. Anyways, no worries. We've got our holder, we've got our rest, because I think some people might have taken issue if I did decide to go with a Shazzle Wowzle, because I didn't name that correctly, even though I still feel like made up of letters wasn't bad. But wow, icons on an iPhone. Since I don't have one, I never would have said that. Rest, holder, base, and stand. This is something used to support. Okay, good. At least we named that a little bit better. And then this would just be how much something takes up breadth. Funny thing is, I was thinking of that word. I don't know why I didn't say it, but that's okay. All right, there you have it, guys. So another perfect solve. I'm okay with that, and didn't take a tremendous amount of time. But again, tell me if you guys also said made up of letters. It really does kind of work. I'm gonna, I'm not that I'm gonna fight that to the bitter end if you really object, but I sort of feel like it's sort of like a second tier way that you could title that category. Anyways, looking forward to seeing everybody's results. I feel like the reverse rainbow would be really challenging. Yeah, it's really challenging because the other three were pretty easy. How do you figure out who goes where? All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Share results. Let me know how you did. And, of course, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of connections.